Hello, welcome to your quote of the day. Today's quote, it's from Seneca, and it's about something upsetting that happened to me today. The quote says, "All cruelty springs from weakness." I couldn't agree more. Let me tell you what happened today. Today was a lovely day. It's quite chill in England to be July. And so I was wearing my jacket because it was quite windy, but it was very pleasant weather. So I decided to see if a cafeteria was still open that was not far from home. I wanted to see if they open again, because after this pandemic, unfortunately, many places seem that they're not going to open again. There was a very lovely Vietnamese restaurant close to home, where I'm staying now in London, and they closed down. So sad. You can see all the boxes inside, and it's all plants have died out, and it's sad. So anyway, I wanted to check if this place in on the canal was still open. It's a Japanese cafeteria, and it's tucked into a private residence, but people have access to the residence when these cafeterias are open. There is more than one. And it's very cute. It's on the canal, and it's on a, cul-de-sac of the canal. So there are also boats. Anyway, I'm walking there, and I'm happy and jolly, I'm enjoying the weather, and I see this French bulldog. So it's a small-sized dog walking next to, I guess, the owner, this woman. And he's trotting around, but he's walking very close to the water. And I'm getting very nervous because he's not clearly on a leash. So I keep walking, and the closer I get to this woman, at a certain point, this woman kicks the dog into the water. So I'm shocked. I scream at her, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And she drags the dog from the body leash, so she managed to grab him out of the water. But for a second, this dog was so scared. She puts him back on the walking path, and he keeps throttling, or he or she. I was so shocked. I was like, "Why did you do that?" And she's like clearly very angry and didn't look very right. And I was like, "Are you okay?" to the dog, and I managed to see the dog was okay, but I was all shocked, and I didn't know what to do. I was shocked because it happened in full day, it happened in front of me. Unfortunately, I had nobody there around me, so I had to think if it's safe to have an argument with this woman that doesn't seem to be with all her marbles. Because why would the dog was not doing anything, was just walking aside her, and she decided out of nowhere to kick it. And the poor thingy fell into the water. And I didn't know what to do. Unfortunately, the area where I live there are some people that are not very well. So anyway, I had to think, it's just me and her, nobody around us. And I got so upset because the only thing I could say, because this woman then was telling me things, it's like, "Oh, you bitch," and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't know what to do. And I was thinking, should I take a video of this? But the thing already happened. I didn't know what to do. And so I just tried to be kind to the woman, say, "Don't take it out on the dog. You need to be patient. It's just a dog." But I was so upset, and I wasn't happy with how I react, and she quickly ran away. So I think she got scared of me that I saw it, that I might report it, but I didn't know who to report it. And then I was like, ta-da! I saw that residence has cameras. The only thing, I couldn't find a residence. So I was, where can I ask to? And so I went to the cafeteria, the famous Japanese cafeterias. Unfortunately, there was no owner in the Japanese cafeteria, so the girls were kind of new. They had no idea if there was a reception or who was responsible or who to contact. So anyway, I'm walking around, and the next couple I stopped, it was a couple that lived there, and they were so shocked, being dog lovers, of what's happened, and they were like, don't worry, we will report it. So tomorrow morning I'm going to find if there is a reception and to ask if they need any proof. I'm happy to be a witness, but there are the cameras. But I was so upset, and I was so upset with me because I didn't know how to react, and I was a bit fearful because it was just me and her, and she clearly looks a violent person because she just kicked the dog. So, and I barely remember her. I remember she was very skinny, blonde, probably blue eyes, but I can't remember. If I see her again, I might recognize her. But anyway, I was saying to the people, I was asking for information to be careful, that if they see this woman with a grey French bulldog, to keep an eye on her and be ready to take a video of her abusing the dog. It's so sad. Why would you take it out on somebody else, on a poor dog? The dog loves us unconditionally. Why would you be violent? The dog purpose is to make us happy. What they need is good training and love, and they will do whatever they can within their own limits to make us happy. So it's absolutely horrendous scene, and it took me hours to get over it. And I found this quote from Seneca that says, all cruelty springs from weakness. And I totally agree. Usually, as a therapist, I have found out that people who are violent usually grow up in violent environment. However, this woman was not a young girl or a child that is still reacting out of pain. Was an adult, was at least 30, if not 40 years old. So, she had time to work out that those violence is wrong. We all know that violence is wrong, abuse is wrong. And she should be responsible to work on her anger issues. And so I don't condone her. I might understand why she was violent, but I can't condone her. And I wish I knew what to do. So if anyone if any of you know how the law works in the UK, please let me know. So next time, if these things happen again and I witness an abuse towards an animal, I know what to do. If it was a child, I would have called police. Unfortunately, with the dog, as I watch a lot of rescue programs like RSPCA Rescue, Pitbull and Paroli, and Dogs Behaving Badly, all the dogs program, I watch them all because I want to learn on how to what to do when these things happen. And as I didn't manage to get a video of this one and she disappeared, I didn't know if to call her SPCA or whatever. But anyway, so if you know what to do in the UK, please send me an email, a quick email to hello@janinekera.com. I will put it in the description so you can send me what I should do. And I'm going tomorrow morning in the residence again to check if they need me as a witness. So I'm happy to do that if they're going to report it. And if they're not going to report it, I'm going to call RSPCA to see if what I should do. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this podcast, even if it's a dark and sad story, because unfortunately that dog is still with that woman, probably, most likely, because I think it was her dog. Just remember, cruelty springs from weakness. That woman was weak, because a strong person with a good mental health will have not done that. Still, I don't condone her, and I hope that that woman doesn't get any pets, and hopefully she's not a mother till she doesn't work on her anger issues, because somebody who is not nice to animals is not a nice person, because people who are violent to animals are also violent to humans. So this is why I believe there should be more strict rules against animal cruelty, because you can't be a nice person if you're cruel to animals. This is my strong opinion, and I can't believe that somebody can be just cruel towards animals and not humans. And plus, I love animals, so I don't condone this kind of behavior. Anyway, if you like this podcast, please like and subscribe. And have a great day. Bye.